Okay, hello students. Our today's topic is number line, and we will be representing integers, fractions and decimals on a number line. So we'll be hoping that we'll be able to, after this lesson, we'll be able to draw any number on a number line. So we are dividing that lesson into two parts. First lesson is to draw it manually, and then we'll be going to solve some of the worksheets question. So let's come to the whiteboard. So on a whiteboard you can see that we have given some of the numbers: 1 whole 2 by 7 minus 2 whole 4 by 5. There are some fractions, and some one is the mixed fraction, and others one are negative decimal and positive decimal. So decimal number are also there. So you can see that there is no integer. So integers representation is very easy. For example, if I'm writing here as 2, so 2's representation is very easy. If I'm pointing 2, so this 2 means I'm putting a number here. This is 2. So it's very easy. But for minus 3, for example, if there is a minus 3, so minus 3 is also very easy. So this is minus 3. So this number representation of integers is very easy. Now come to the mixed fraction. So in mixed fraction you can see 1 whole 2 by 7. So this number contains 3 parts. You can see that these numbers are contain 3 parts. So I'm writing this number here, 1 whole 2 by 7. So it has 3 parts, which has one part is the mixed one, whole number, and this is the first part. I'm writing it one by one because we'll be solving one by one. Which part we'll be solving first? We'll be solving 1 first, and then denominator we'll be solving it at second part, and then the numerator, this will be the third step we'll be solving it. So first part of this 1 whole 2 by 7 is 1. So this is showing that from where we have to start. So it shows that we have to start from 1. So we are pointing 1's position. Now this denominator shows that how many number of intervals we have to divide. How many number of intervals we have to divide from 1 to 2. For this one, we must remember that whenever we are here, this is our starting point, and from starting point, if we are going positive, we will be moving right the number, and if we are having negative number, we will be moving left. So that's why we have this number, and the next 7 intervals will be splitting from right side, from 1 to the right side, not to the left side, to the right side. And how many intervals? There are 7 intervals, but how many number of lines will make 7 intervals? So we are subtracting minus 1. It shows that there are 6 lines. So it means we'll be drawing 6 lines. We'll be drawing 6 lines from 1 to 2 to make 7 intervals. So how is it possible that we are making 6 lines to make 7 intervals? Let's check it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So now we can see that there are 7 intervals or not. So first interval is this one, this is the second interval, this is the third interval, this is the fourth interval, 5th interval, 6th interval and 7th interval. So you can see that there are 7 intervals after drawing 6 number of lines. So we understood that whenever we have denominator which shows the number of intervals, to make number of intervals we will be making less 1 number of lines. So there was 7 as a denominator, so we make 6 lines. Here it is 5 is the denominator, so we'll be making 4 lines. 9 is the denominator, so we'll be making 8 lines, and 7 means we'll be making 6 lines. Good. So now this is, we have done the number of lines we have drawn. Now remaining is 2. 2 is showing the number of jumps. Number of jumps. So how many jumps we need to make from 1? So we'll be jumping from 1 2 times. 1 is the first jump, and second is this one. So we have done two jump because this was 2, so we have made two jumps. So this is our last position, which is our desired location of 1 whole 2 by 7. Now come to the next number, which is minus 2 whole 4 by 5. So we are writing minus 2 whole 4 by 5 here, minus 2 whole 4 by 5. So first is the starting point. What the starting point is? Minus 2. So we have a starting point. Now this is our starting point. Now 5 means minus 1 means 4 lines. So we'll be drawing from minus 2 towards left side, towards the left side, 4 lines. So 1, 2, 3 and 4. So we have seen that there are 4 lines and it's jump. This is showing the jump, that how many jumps we need to make. We need 4 jumps, so we are making 4 jumps from here. First jump, second jump, third jump and fourth jump. So this is our last position. So this point is representing minus 2 whole 4 by 5. Similarly, minus 4 by 9. Minus 4 by 9 has no any whole number. So what does it mean? It means it has a whole number as 0. 0 whole 4 by 9. So if there is no whole number, it means we'll be considering 0 as whole number. So it means our starting point is 0. So our starting point is 0, and this negative sign shows that we are moving towards negative side. So the number of lines which are minus 1 means 8 lines. So these 8 lines will be making towards the negative side. So that's why we'll be drawing 8 lines towards the negative side, not on the right side, because of that minus sign. So 1, 2, sorry, you are drawing number of lines 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 number of lines, and 4 says that we have done this one, we have done number of lines. Now we will be going towards 4, which says the number of jumps. How many jumps? This shows that there are 4 jumps. So we'll be doing first jump, second jump, third jump and fourth jump. So this fourth jump is our desired position of number line, minus 4 by 9. Similarly, 16 by 7. 16 by 7 is a mixed fraction. So how to deal 16 by 7? So let's check it. 16 by 7. So a mixed fraction. So it means whenever the denominator is smaller and the numerator is bigger, so we can't reach it out until and unless we'll divide it. So we'll be dividing to get it into mixed fraction. So let's divide it. 16 by 7. So 7 2s are 14 and remainder is 2. So it shows that we may write it as 2 whole 2 by 7. So it means 16 by 7 can be written as 2 whole 2 by 7. So now this is having again 3 parts. Starting point, yes, we have this starting point, and 7 parts, 7 intervals means minus 1, 6 lines. So we'll be drawing 6 lines because of positive. So we'll be moving right side for number of lines, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 lines are there, and the number of jumps. So now 2 jumps are there. So we'll be drawing first jump and the second jump. So second jump is our desired number of 16 by 7. Now come to the number which are minus 1.6. So minus 1.6, you can see that this is actually not number, this is not fraction, this is decimal. What mean by decimal? Decimals means deca. Deca means 10. So it means we will be splitting the number from -1 to 2 into 10 equal parts. 10 equal parts means we'll be drawing how many lines? We'll be drawing -1. 10 minus 1 means 9 lines. So minus 1.6 means our starting point is -1. So we have a starting point as -1, and decimal point shows that 10 intervals. It means -1, 10 intervals, and it means -1, 10 minus 1 is 9 lines. So we'll be drawing 9 lines here. So let's see, 9 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. We have 9 lines. Now decimal point is 6. So it means we'll be going for 6 number of jumps. So we'll be drawing first jump, second jump, third jump, fourth jump, fifth jump and sixth jump. So this position, sixth jump, is our last position of minus 1.6. So this is our answer. Now about 0.87. 0.87 is a number which looks like a different number because it has 2 decimal places. So how we'll be doing it? So let's check it. 0.87. We have a number of 0.87. So we'll be moving it, converting it to 1 decimal place. This is of 2 decimal place. So we'll be moving it to 1 decimal place. So what we'll be doing? We'll be removing the last number. But whenever we remove the last number, the removed number is 5 or more. So whenever the number which you are removing is 5 or more, we add to the next coming number by 1. So it becomes 0.9. So it means 0.87 is 0.9 correct to 1 decimal place. Why we are converting to 1 decimal place? Because we don't have enough number to convert this into 2 decimal place, means 100 parts. So we can't divide into 100 intervals. It's a very big number. So that's why we are converting into 1 decimal place, so that we could convert into 10 intervals, means 9 lines, which is easy for us to draw here. So right now we have 0.87 correct to the 1 decimal place is 0.9. So the starting point is 0, yes, and plus means that we will be drawing number of intervals towards the right side. So decimal means 10 lines, 10 intervals, 10 intervals means 9 lines. So we'll be drawing 9 lines here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. So now we'll be moving the 9 jumps. We'll be having 9 jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. So this last position is our 0.87, which is round to 1 by decimal place as 0.9. So hope you understand this one, that how can we draw here on a number line, on a number line, these fractions, integers and decimal. So let's do the same thing on a number side, that how can we do this. So this is we have done earlier, so I'm removing it so that we could do it again. We need to draw it, erase this now. First I'm erasing this. Yes, clear and clear, clear, clear and clear. So now we have 3 different numbers, and we are drawing here. First number is minus 7.8. So minus 7.8 has no number with a starting point, so it means its starting point is 0. So we are starting from 0, and this denominator says that at intervals, 8 intervals means minus 1 means 7 lines. So it means we will be drawing 7 lines here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. So out of 7 it says 7 jumps. How many jumps? 7 jumps. So we'll be doing 7 jumps here. First jump, second jump, third jump, fourth jump, fifth jump, sixth jump and then 7th jump. So 7th jump number is actually our position. So we can write as minus 7 by 8. So this is our desired location. Now come to that next number, which is minus 1 whole 5 by 8. So we'll be starting with minus 1. So minus 1 is here. This is our starting point. And because we are moving towards negative number, so we'll be moving towards left. So left hand side we'll be writing into 8 into s. 8 into s means minus 1 is equal 7 lines. 7 lines. So now we are moving, drawing 7 lines here again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7, and this number shows the number of jumps. So this is again the same number of jumps. So that's why we will be having jumps, 1 jump, second jump, third jump, fourth jump and 5 jumps. So there are 5 jumps. So this number is actually minus 1 whole 5 by 8. So this is a number which we have done here. This is the location. Now come to minus 2 whole 3 by 4. So this minus 2 is showing that what is our starting point. So minus 2 is here, the starting point, and 4 is defining the number of intervals. So it means 4 minus 1 is actually 3 lines. So we are drawing 3 lines. So we are drawing 3 lines, 1, 2 and 3. So and this is showing the number of jumps. So it means we will be doing 3 jumps, 1 jump and second jump and third jump. So this is our last position, which is actually minus 2 whole 3 by 4. So by this way we can draw any number on a number line and any decimal on a number line. Hope you understand this one, and if you have any confusion you may let me know. Thank you very much. Allah Hafiz.